it is.
I know.
Wow. Hello and welcome to our first live studio. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just bought some new kit. Thanks to all these buyers of coffees and things, we've saved up and got some new kit, haven't we?
And you've been playing with it for about, what, 3-4 weeks?
Yeah, now things might go wrong. So
Things probably will go wrong.
think on. So, welcome to our first live episode from our tiny little house in Cleckheaton. Tonight we're focusing on the comments we got from the episode 100, which was very, very popular. And it's already on 67,500 people watching, views. Mm-hmm. So, obviously caught the imagination of a lot of people. A lot of people are thinking about how much does it cost to live in Spain compared to how much it costs to live in the UK. So tonight we're going to be looking at that. First of all, we've got some nice views of Torrevieja from the drone, a little feature we're going to put in there. We've also got some news on the new developments that are happening in Torrevieja all around the city. We've got 4 things going on at the moment, at least, probably more that we don't know about, but we know of 4. And we're going to have some live chats. We're hoping that we're going to get some live comments, and I can see we've got some already, which is great. And we're going to talk about those later, so keep those coming in. And we'll run through those a bit later on. So,
for those that have not seen us before, we're Mike and Yvonne from our channel Between the Lakes.
Oh, and here's a little introduction. Hola, we are Mike and Yvonne, and in February 2017 we bought a bungalow between the 2 great, amazing salt lakes in Torrevieja. In August 2020, we decided to start sharing our trips and exploits on our YouTube channel called Between the Lakes, showcasing the different areas we visit and what we get up to. We spend a lot of our time on our e-bikes, riding on the cycle tracks and quiet roads all around the Torrevieja area and beyond. We also have a drone which we fly safely and within the current rules and regulations of the UK, Spain and Europe to capture some amazing views. Right, oh, what happened then?
A little mishap.
Something happened, didn't it? Anyway.
We're back.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the video, well, we're just going to show you a little snippet there. Let's show you a little snippet of the video. Here we go.
And Yvonne.
This is episode 100. We'll just talk over because it's a bit quiet. But the video, in effect, was about the cost of living difference between what we pay in the UK and how much it costs in Spain. It was mainly on the utility bills and the community charges, and we talked about, we had a spreadsheet which was created a lot of interest. With a lot of our comments were about the spreadsheet, and we've got somewhere where people can download it now. I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, and we talked about the difference between Mercadona. We use Mercadona in Spain and Tescos in the UK. On the supermarket part. If you haven't seen it, have a look. I'll put a link in the description. When this video goes online, it'll be in our live replay playlist, so you can have a look at that in there. June 2021, so let's have a look at a few comments and see what people have said. Let's just come back here and let's have a look at some comments. We're ready with the first comment.
So, here we've got a comment from Simon. This is possibly the most helpful video on YouTube for those of us thinking of getting a place in Spain. My gas and electric is £3,000 a year in the UK for a 3-bedroom semi. If we can have that by being in Spain, 90, 180 days, the saving alone will cover your running costs of a Spanish property. Why would we not do that?
That's a really good point, isn't it? You know, what you save on your electric and your gas. If he's going to save, wow, it's a lot of money, isn't it? If he's here for 6 months, he's going to save, say, 1,500, which is it's a great point. It only came in today, that comment as well.
Yeah, it's a good comment, that.
Let's have another one.
Okay, and now we've got one from Sven and Anna. A great video. I've been looking forward to this kind of facts and now you present them. Thank you. In Sweden, we have a much higher alcohol tax. 70 cl of unbranded gin here, €17. Food is more expensive too, so our savings in Spain are bigger. The list of household bills is very interesting and a great help for us who are planning to buy a property in Torrevieja. A great big thank you from Anna and Sven in Malmö, Sweden.
Right, great to hear from you, Sven. I'm sure we'll be seeing you. He's a bit of a musician, is Sven, you know.
Yeah.
He plays the piano, he plays the bass. I'm sure we'll be seeing him in Torrevieja on some of the jam nights. So let me turn that off. Okay, have we got? Let's have another one. Let's have another one.
So we'll go
for
another
a
one.
Clean sweep on this, yeah.
Okay, and this one's from Dave Taylor. Half your shop seems to be alcohol.
Oh, never.
Which rather skews the figures. Of course, if you buy Spanish beer in Spain, it will be cheaper. And if you buy wine in the UK with a big tax markup, it will be expensive. Basically, from your figures, most foodstuffs are cheaper in the UK. But if you insist on your favourite alcohol, it will be more expensive. So Spain is the best place if you spend half your income on booze.
Well, it's a fair point, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know, I mean, we don't normally spend that much, do we, on alcohol?
Well, in the UK we don't, but when we're in
No,
Spain,
can't
because
afford
it is a lot cheaper, we like to treat ourselves.
We like to
don't
treat ourselves. I suppose you go over the top, don't you? Think, well, you know, a bottle of gin's about, you know, unbranded gin, €6 or
€6 or
something.
€7.
Whereas over here, I mean, Sven was saying about Sweden. I think Sweden is more expensive
It is
than
very
UK.
expensive from what we've been told.
So they're, you know, €17 for a unbranded gin. I think we could probably do what, £10, maybe
10,
£11 for a 70 cl bottle of in Tesco's today. But in Spain, I suppose you go over there and you think, come on, let's fill our trolley. You know, right, let's have another one.
So we do.
Yeah.
Okay, put that one on. So here's one from Joss Eaton. Fantastic video. Congratulations on your 100th video. I was very interested in your financial comparison and accounting spreadsheet. Do you do this yourself or use an app? If you have a template I could use to do a similar thing for our Spanish home, please let me know. I would be happy to pay.
Yeah, well, we've done one. The one actually Yvonne did it. She did it in. You did it in Excel, did you? Or did you?
I did it in Excel, but then transferred it to numbers.
Yeah,
I started it in Excel.
Yeah, the good thing about the spreadsheets, I think you can convert from one to the other. But a fella downloaded it last week and it wouldn't work on his Excel. So I did on Excel. It's a numbers, originally a numbers spreadsheet. So I converted it to an Excel. So it's in there as both now. So if you wanted to have a look at it, let me just see if I can bring this up for you. All you do is go to if you go to our Buy Me a Coffee page and go to the shop there, and you'll see there's a couple of things there you can get on there, and the spreadsheet is in that portion there, and you can download both. You might as well get both versions. That's what it looks like. And let's just have a. You can see there that's a comparison. The top bit is the UK, and underneath we've got the Spanish part of it, so you can see the difference in the money. So the council tax, $1,354.25 as opposed to on the Spain underneath, you've got council tax and rubbish. If you add those together, it's less than £200. So gigantic saving on council tax. And water, you can see 320.69. Spain 157.52, so half the price on the water bill there, and so on and so forth. But the point is, on this, people can actually take this spreadsheet. They can download a copy of it, and oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Over there. I pressed it right. There's a lot of buttons here. A lot of buttons. So people can download that and they can convert that to their particular. You put their figures in instead of ours. So you just delete the figures and put your figures in. Just do it for a year and see, and you can compare. Or just use it as a household spreadsheet. It's really good for that.
And they could add anything as well at the top.
Yeah.
And the titles.
Change it around, yeah. It's sort of all there. You can add columns, take columns away. I'm sure you know how a spreadsheet works. Right, shall we have it? What's
Okay,
next?
where we're at now.
Let's have another one.
Let's have a look. So, have we done this one?
No,
we haven't.
No, we don't do
This
that one.
one's from Vodka Dave.
Oh, Vodka Dave. Now you see, Dave likes to. I wonder what he buys at Mercadona.
I wonder. And he says, I have a property in Bolnuevo in Spain. I actually love paying the council tax in Spain. Our streets and area are spotless compared to the UK, where it is horrendous. Great video, great layout. Really enjoyed this one.
Right. Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Let's have another one.
Right, another one.
Yeah.
And this one's from Roy's Garage. I have a place in Lasenia. I also live in Yorkshire. It is a bit like location. You can find cheaper properties inland a few miles from the coast. Also, the supermarkets are cheaper a few miles inland. It is very difficult to compare eggs with eggs, but I agree, in general, Spain is cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a fair enough point. You know, if you buy a property that's inland a bit, you know, their shops might be a little bit cheaper. Certainly away from the beach, it's going to be a lot cheaper. Right, another one.
Okay,
let's crack
move on to the next one. You're going to put it on there. And this one...
you are bossy.
No, I've got to keep you on your toes.
Keep you on my toes.
Iberiano. Mercadona isn't a budget supermarket. As for fruit and vegetables, you should go to the local street weekly market. You can even taste the products for free.
Yeah, if you go to like the Torrevieja market, or there's one at the Lemon Tree market, the Torrevieja market on a Friday. There's one at Guadamar, there's La Mata, there's markets everywhere. And the price of fruit and veg there is amazing, isn't it? You know, it's really, really cheap.
And that's something that we left off.
Yeah, we should have mentioned that because...
in supermarkets, I think fruit and veg is a lot more expensive than at the actual markets.
Yeah, it's more in Mercadona for a pineapple than it is, a pineapple. I'll use that as an example.
When did you buy a pineapple?
I like pineapples. But yeah, it's cheaper, you know, in the little markets there, so you can make another serving. Yeah.
And you can taste the products as well, which is good.
Yeah, you can try them out. Yeah.
So.
Okay, so we're going to have a little break now, and we're going to see where the drone is. And let's see where the drone is. Let's have a look. We're going to go flying. Ooh. Now then, we all know where that is, don't we? That's the harbour. This was actually taken about 18 months ago, and I'm showing this because it's interesting to see what the harbour looked like, or, you know, the development that's going on there. We've got some news about the development and other things, La Jolla, etc. later on. But just look at what it looked like before. I mean, these buildings have gone now. The cream-coloured buildings at the front, the fisherman's place where all the fish came in, that's been demolished now. The car park's gone. The fun fair's relocated temporarily to, I think it's by the market.
That's by the Friday market, isn't it, in Torrevieja, in the car park? In the car park,
I think, yeah. So it'll be coming back there when they're finished. But the vast majority of that is all different now. Actually, they just sort of started there, look, with the thing at the front. You can see they've cleared that land there. And this is Nalfrigos Beach. Looking onto Sequian Beach there behind the pier. And you can see top left, that's the Pink Lake. And you can actually see La Mata Lake as well, right in the distance there, in the middle at the top. You can see the water there, that's La Mata Lake. And then now we're looking down the pier where the salt comes. There's conveyor belts there along the pier where all the salt used to come. I think it's brought in by trucks now. And then they pile it onto ships and it goes off to Northern Europe for salting the roads or whatever else to do with it, fish and chips possibly. Yeah. Let's see where else we're going. Now this is Punta Prima, looking just about above the Nautilus restaurant there, panning round. You can see the Pink Lake in the distance.
It doesn't look very pink there, does it?
No, it wasn't the best of days, that I don't think. That's the N332 road running through the middle. We pan round to Punta Prima, all the new building works that's going on the front. And that's looking way out towards Cabaroy in the distance, and Lasenia's over there. These are the new flats. They've not really that long been finished, those. Beautiful clear waters. And we should get a shot of the Nautilus. There it is. That's a Nautilus restaurant there. Very popular restaurant.
Yeah, we've been there a few times, haven't we?
We have, yeah. Trouble giving him my change last time I got there.
Coppering up, weren't you, last
Coppering
time?
up, aye.
I think he got a bit annoyed, don't you?
Yeah, I think I got chucked out, didn't I? But it's a very nice place to go.
Yeah.
Right, let's think about what's coming up next. There, we're looking up towards Torrevieja on that shot there. And I think, oh, we're coming back. What a lovely view. Drone's about 300 feet there. Back to the clear waters. And then what have we got next? Let's go back to the comments. There we go.
Okay.
And let's look at that one.
That one.
We're just having a quick look at us. I thought, well, have a look at us and then we'll go back to the comments. There we go.
Okay.
We don't really know what we're doing, do we?
No.
We'll get used to it.
We'll get used to it. It's our first one.
It's our first one.
So we've got a comment here from Yogi. Hey Mike and Yvonne, great video. Very informative and a fantastic comparison. I have 2 questions. A, in the comparison, is your UK house also a 2-bed home? B, are you paying any bank charges for your new TransferWise account? Is this bank recognised in Spain?
Right, yeah, we've got our house here it is a 2-bedroom. It's had an extension actually. It's 3 now, but it was a 2, and it's a 2-bedroomed house, and it's what do they say? Band A. It's Band A council tax, so it's the lowest band. It's a small house. The house in Torrevieja is again a small little quad, so that's an inexpensive property.
2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms. So it's sort of equivalent, really. Obviously, the houses in UK are a lot more expensive than they are in Spain, but they're both 2-bedroomed houses and probably a similar type of class of a house, I would say. And what was the other question?
The bank charges. Are we paying bank charges for our new TransferWise?
Yeah, we do. But the bank charges with Wise, if you Google Wise, there's loads of YouTube videos about TransferWise. It's called Wise now. It was called TransferWise, and they specialised in transferring money in foreign currencies. But now it's a far better, more versatile bank where you can bank in the UK. You can bank in. I think they've got 27 different currencies you can bank in. I've got 2. I've got a Euros account and a Great British Pound account. And the charges are very transparent, and it tells you it's like coppers for direct debits. It's certainly a lot less than paying Sabadell €40 a quarter. You know, that's like €160 a year. So you save all that and probably pay a few pennies. I suppose the biggest disadvantage with Wise is you can only draw out, I think, €200 a month.
No,
or is it a month?
Is it a day? A week? I don't know.
That's even worse.
I can't remember. €200.
I mean, you pay if you want more, you pay a little bit more, but it's not, the charges aren't that much. And if we don't. When was the last time we drew money out of the bank?
We don't.
We don't spend now, do we?
Well, we use the card. The goodness about that card is you can spend it.
Yeah,
you can use it in everywhere, supermarkets.
Yeah,
bars.
and there's a few banks where it doesn't cost anything. I think the one on the front next to the Santander Bank in Torrevieja on the front there, we can get money there free. So if you know where I think it's a German bank, and I can't remember what they call it. It's a lot cheaper. That's the main thing. You know, we're not going to be paying €160 in charges. That's for sure. Next one. Thank you, Yogi. Nice to see you. I hope you're all right.
Are you putting that one on?
Yeah. Let's look at this one.
Okay, and we've got one here from Lyndon. Hi, Mike. I'm with Sabadell Bank. The bank charges are a bit much. May I ask you, is it easy to transfer your standing orders to the new bank? Also, do they charge for using their bank? Great vlog, as always, Lyndon. Right,
cheers, Lyndon. The bank charges are a lot at Sabadell, like we've just said, 160 a year for us anyway. We try to get it down by opening an insurance policy with them, but you've got to do 2 or 3 things, and then they want you to pay in €700 a month to get free banking. So we're not in a position to do that just yet.
That wasn't for free banking, that was for 20. It would still have cost
€20, yeah, to knock it down by half.
40.
Yeah. And you wanted to ask us about transfer. Oh yeah, the standing orders. Yeah, we had no problems at all
Direct
with
debit.
the direct debits. We transferred. We've got water, electric, the internet, the Wi-Fi, and the communal charges. I think they're the 4 main ones, aren't they? We got another one as well. Water, electric, water, electric, communal charge, and those first 2 that I mentioned, and all of them just transfer straight across. So the good thing was, we went to Torrevieja, and in Torrevieja it's great because they're all on the same street. You know, the water board's just down from the church, the main church in Torrevieja, and then on the main road, there's the 3 of the others are there. So we did it all in a day. Apart from the water, we had to go back for the water because we were closed by the time we got there. But we had no problems. We just went down in person to do it. You know, in the UK, the banks do it. In Spain, you've got to do it yourself. So we did it ourselves, and we didn't have any problems except the water at first said, oh, you know, we need...
an appointment.
Oh, yeah, we need an appointment to start with. And then we went back and... no, we did it online, didn't we? And they said that we needed a Spanish IBAN number at first. And, of course, Wise is a Belgian bank, or the head office is in Belgium, so it's got a BE IBAN number. But in the end, they just accepted it, and that were fine. So they all went through. I've got to wait until October to make sure the last one's gone through. But I don't think there's going to be a problem.
I think it'll be all right. We had to get a little bit of help, didn't we? Somebody that was speaking Spanish, because it was in Spanish when we were trying to change that one.
Jane from the Bacon Butty.
She helped us.
She helped us out because she speaks decent Spanish, and we sorted that out. So right, okay, let's crack on.
Okay.
What have we got next?
What have we got now? Oh, we've got one here from Brian Johnson.
Ah, Brian.
He's got a place near us, hasn't he?
Yes.
And he says, thanks guys for another good informative video. Very interested in the bank account situation, as find Spanish bank accounts a real pain, but was told that most of the services would only accept direct debits from Spanish accounts. As for food price comparison, you have had to do a like-for-like examples, but of course if you shop around a bit, you can find prices a lot cheaper, especially in places like the Economy Supermarket and Pepco.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah. All right, Brian, I hope you've got sorted your bike problem out.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody nicked his bike, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, disaster. That's happened a couple of times, but I won't say too much about that. It happens everywhere. But, so Pepco is a nice little shop. We did a little video about that, didn't we, a few weeks ago.
Got all sorts in there.
They are good value, yeah. So what was the question? For examples, you shop around, you can find prices.
I think we've sort of covered it.
Yeah, we have,
because it's the direct debits.
Direct debits we've just spoke about. So
you don't have to have a Spanish.
No, I don't think. And I think I heard from somebody, I don't know if it's right or not, somebody might be able to correct me, but I think now because of European legislation or whatever, you know, Spain can't refuse to take money from another country's bank, especially if they're in Europe. So I think that's got something to do with it. I think at one time it had to be a Spanish bank, but I think now it's a little bit more flexible, you know, because of that. So that's a guess, and I heard somebody talking about that. So possibly it's correct, but I can't say that for sure. I'm just flying off the top of my head there.
Okay, calm down.
Crack on.
Okay, shall we have another one? Let's have a look. So one here from Tony. What's your yearly transfer fees with the TransferWise compared to the bank charges? Also, is the house insurance okay with the property being empty for a certain length of time? Just taking it all in for when we buy out there. Very informative is the spreadsheet. Cheers, Tony.
Right. Yeah, I think we've covered the TransferWise thing in a previous question. The length of time you're away from I've just actually renewed our house insurance here in the UK. And they've stopped doing. You've got to be. You know. What have they stopped doing? It's something to do with 65 days. I can't just remember now. But I'm getting this mixed up with the travel insurance as well, because the travel insurance that has got to be.
They don't cover you for 90 days.
No, they don't cover you for 90 days. And last year they did. So whether they're cracking down on that, I don't know.
So we've got to change that this time, haven't we? We've got to find one that does.
And I think we're going to be paying nearly £200 from what looked at online. It's quite a bit more than it was, because last year we paid 150. We're talking travel insurance. He's talking about property insurance.
Yeah.
So property insurance, we're with now. What do they call them?
We're
now?
with Privilege now. Here.
Yeah, here we're Privilege, but there we're with Ibex. Before that we were with Mapfre, and Mapfre was about just short of 200 for the year. That's our size of property, and we changed. It's a long story why we changed. We wouldn't have changed, but we did because we thought we'd get a cheaper deal with the bank, because we were going to buy it from the bank, and then we found out it made no difference at all after being told that it would. So we weren't best pleased when we went back. So we changed our insurance company to Ibex then, which we're happy with, and they're a little bit cheaper than Mapfre. And they do cover you for, both those companies will cover you for being away, obviously, because it's like, with it being a tourist area, a lot of people buy properties and they know they're not in them all year round, so it's not a problem, that's fine. So yeah, that answers that one.
Okay.
Long-winded that.
Go for another one.
Yeah, let's go for another one.
Okay, and we've got one here from Eddie. Guys, great informative content, brilliant. I suppose the NLV route wasn't for you. Everyone's circumstances are different, I know. I am sifting through all my opinions, all my options even. Do I apply for the NLV or do what you do, 90 and 180? Staying full-time isn't an option. The Spanish taxation for that is too scary. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, well, we've not taken the NLV route. The NLV is the non-lucrative visa, for people that don't know what NLV is. And that's a visa which you apply for if you want to apply for residency in Spain. So it's a 5-year process, and you've got to have certain criteria. You've got to have a certain amount of money. I think it's 36,000 for a couple, 28,000 for a single.
I don't know.
We're not experts on that because we haven't looked into it, but it's round about that. You've got to have health insurance as well, which is a few £100 a month, because there's no NHS in Spain. But the service is excellent. I mean, the health system is brilliant, and it's not something we've considered yet. We might do in the future, but we like to go home and look at our grandkids and family and that at Christmas. So we come March, April, May, go home for June, July, August. Then we go back in September, October, November, come back for Christmas. That's our sort of 90 days rolling thing that we do.
Get the best of both worlds, really, don't we?
Yeah, and I can't see us changing from that for a while, so we're quite happy to do that. But you never know. We'll see how it goes.
Never say never.
Have we answered that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Spanish taxation. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for that.
Yeah, okay.
Next one. So this one's from Malaga Greens.
Malaga.
Hi, love your videos. We do the same as you, splitting our time 90-90 UK and the Malaga area. How do you get the TV licence refund? I can't get past the AI assistant who thinks I want to cancel it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I had that problem, but then I thought, well, I just cancelled it. So I thought, well, I'm not paying for 3 months when I'm not there. So I did cancel it, and then I reinstated it when I got back, and I do that every time now. I just cancel it. And we pay every 3 months. I think we pay £41 every 3 months. 3 months because they say it were easier for them to do it, and then they don't have to refund as much money. So yeah, if you do that, and I think you get a new contract every time you do it. So it's just like cancel it, reinstate it, cancel it, reinstate it until they think of something better. I've told them, we go to Spain for 3 months. Is there any way we can just sort of park it and then unpark it when we get back, like Lobster does? But no, you can't do it. So it's a bit of a silly system, really. But yeah, we cancel it, reinstate it, cancel it, reinstate it.
It's all about saving money when you can.
Yeah.
Wherever you can.
Yeah, it's perfectly legal to do it. We're not here, so we're not paying for a BBC licence. We don't use the BBC when we're abroad, so there we go.
Okay, next one.
Next one.
And this one's from Peru Nut. Good, honest video. Obviously, ways to save money in both countries, but balances out. I didn't know about non-resident tax, so thank you.
Yeah, okay. That's an interesting point, actually, about the non-resident tax. Lots of people don't know about it, and it surprises me. People say, oh, yeah, everybody knows about it. The solicitor tells them. but they don't always tell them, unless they want to do it for them every year and earn that €60 per Mondello 210 form, which we stopped paying in 2019, I think. Which you can see that on the video on our spreadsheet. We paid for it for, I think, the first 3 years, and then I think it was 2019 or 2020 we stopped because we found out how to do the form ourselves. In fact, have we got one here? I think we have. Let's just have a look at this. It's dead easy to work out. It's only cadastral value of your property. This is ours. Our cadastral value, 36,624. There's 2 of us, so you pay per person.
That's not the actual value of your house,
no,
is it?
It's not.
That's a cadastral
The
value.
cadastral value is totally different. It's not the market value. The market value of our house, I don't know what it is, about 75, 80,000 or something
like that now.
And I don't think the cadastral value, it didn't change last year, and it's always been that amount.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have gone up this year, I don't know. But then you divide it by 2 owners, that's 18,312 each. And it's 2% of that, which is 366.25. And then you pay 24% of that. It's 19% for EU members, and since since Brexit, we now pay 24%. So, and it works out at 87.90 each for the year. So, it's not a fortune when you think about what you save on your council tax. It's peanuts, really.
And that's if there's 2 owners, if there's 2 names on the property. If there's just one name on the property, it's just one payment, isn't it?
Yeah. So, it's not a fortune. Right, now, we have a little break from the comments, and we're going to have a look at some news. Some news about Torrevieja and all the developments that are going on there. So, let's have a look. Here we go. There's plenty of developments going on in Torre at the moment. There's the ongoing harbour development, which seems to be progressing slowly but surely. The new park at La Siesta, and the development in Torrevieja 3 behind the bars on Calle Carrizo. Also the massive new housing development on the land at La Jolla, which runs alongside the CV 905 opposite Altos del Liminar, will now go ahead as all the plans have been finalised and work will begin in September according to the leader. It's the largest area of undeveloped land in Torrevieja and sits between La Siesta, Jardin del Mar in front of the International Auditorium. The site will include 7,490 homes and a 1.8 million square metre plot with a capacity to house 18,000 new residents. That's an equivalent size to the current population of Royales. There will also be a commercial area of 103,000 square metres flanking the CV 905. Yeah, that La Jolla is going to be amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's going to be I don't know how that's going to affect us in Altos del Liminar because we're right opposite, and we'll be looking at that. In fact, I'm probably going to, from my sun terrace, I can see La Jolla straight across to the music theatre. So it's going to be interesting to see that develop. Work is supposed to start in September, as we've said there on that little report. So we'll see what happens and see how it affects us,
We can also see the hospital, can't we?
Yeah.
In our view, which we might lose view of all that.
Yeah, but I'm quite looking forward to it because there's going to be the building and a commercial area, which is going to run alongside the main road. And they're going to build a bridge.
Yeah, but it's going to take a long time. What did you read?
Well, somebody said 25 years. Well, I mean...
Yeah, we're not going
to be here 25 years away. So anyway, but...
See how much we see?
Yeah, there'll be a few more places to go and a few more breakfasts to discover and a few more restaurants to discover. It'd be interesting to see.
I'm sure there will.
And 18,000 new people. That's a lot of people, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
Right, let's have a look at another comment
then.
We're
carry on with some more comments.
Yeah, how long have we been going now?
How long have we been going?
To crack on here, To crack on.
Right, so I've got one here from Lorna. Thank you for this interesting video. Do you have health insurance in Spain too? If so, which company do you use? Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Well, we briefly touched on that before. Health insurance, we haven't got health insurance in Spain because we're not full-time residents, we're just non-residents, and we're only there for a maximum of 180 days per year. So it wouldn't be really good value for us to get, you know, an annual or monthly paid. We could do, I think, if we wanted, but we just get by with our travel insurance, which we've now getting from. Is it not? No, it's not. Is it? It was Virgin.
Well, we need to renew it.
We need to renew it.
That's what we're looking at. It runs out in August, so we need to find a new one.
We're looking at a couple of companies, I think, but it's going to be about 200 per trip. It's gone up because I'm nearly 100 years old now, and every time you go up in age, it gets more money.
Yeah.
Yvonne's only 23.
I wish.
And you know, it's just a lot of money.
So but we've also got the GHIT cards as well. Which
yeah, GHIT.
You being not gin?
Not yet.
So it used to be the EHIC. That was the European one, but now it's the GHIT, which is the global one. And that covers you, say if you want to go to if you have to go to doctors and you need a prescription or anything, I think as far as I know you get it at the cost that Spanish people would. So it is a bit of a help. I think maybe I don't know if you need to go in hospital or anything, you get it sort of at the cost that Spain people would have to pay anyway.
I've pretty underestimated that GA card, isn't it?
It just gives you that little bit more peace of mind really when you've got something like that.
Very good.
Okay,
right, next
one.
And there we go.
You're putting it on there. And this one's from Simon. Evening, guys. Great video as always. We too have just purchased a property through Casas España and can highly recommend them. A quick question re your Spanish water charges. Is the supply charged on a meter?
Yes, it is on a meter. We have a meter. It's out there on the road there. But it's, I don't know, it's a disadvantage to have a meter, or I don't know. I mean, we've always had it that way. The water charges are very inexpensive compared to UK. So, you know, it's not a thing we've thought about. But
no, it would just add a meter. I think do they all have meters? They all seem to have meters.
I think most of them have meters, yeah.
We've just gone along with it.
There's certain things you can't do in Spain, like wash your car in the road, can you? You're not supposed to do that. So I suppose, you know, water is a precious commodity in a country that's as hot as it is. So there's certain things you can't do or you shouldn't do. But, you know, we haven't got a car, so it doesn't affect us. We wash the bikes.
We wash the bikes.
Yeah, but wash them.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we have washed them now.
Yeah, they're clean. Oh, we got complaints.
Yeah, we did. But they probably need cleaning again when we get back because they've just been sat in his house, haven't they? Okay, we're moving on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Oops.
Yeah, let's have a look at that because we're talking about the water.
Did we miss one out there? Or was that one from?
Go back one.
Oh no, we've just done that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to see this. I don't know if you can see it's quite small. That's a spreadsheet again, but you know, you can see. We looked at this earlier on, but the water charges, let's look at that for example, 320 in the UK, and then Spain 157. So it's like 50% of what we're paying in the UK. And we're not on a meter. Are we on a meter here? No, we're not.
Here we're not on a meter, so we have to pay monthly. Whether
it's actually,
we're here or not, it's the same.
Yeah, for two people in a terrace house, it probably works out more when you're not on a meter.
In Spain, that you're paying for what you've actually used.
Yeah.
Is there a standing charge? Yeah,
because you can see how it changes. You know, when we're there, 47 look 1 month, and then another month it's 29. So it does vary.
Okay, what's next?
Yeah, let's move on.
Is there more comments? What's this one? Right, we've got one.
Oh, electric. Yeah, that's a quick one too. The electric bill was cheaper in 2022 because we weren't here. We weren't here for the full. I think we were probably 3 or 4 weeks less because it was to do with Myla, one of our grandchildren. Our last grandchild was born. Our sixth grandchild, and we had to wait. Well, we didn't have to wait, but we did.
We wanted to. I wanted to be there for her. So.
Yeah. So there we go.
So we came out later than what we would have done.
Yeah. So we spent an extra month in the UK. So that's the reason it was cheaper. Right. It's the next one.
Okay.
So
next
have to whiz
one.
through
Let's
these.
have a look. Mr. Ripoffs. We want to move full time, but stuck with care responsibilities at the moment. So have been considering the 9180 option you do, just to get us out there on some level. We've also realised if we go full-time, equivalent house will cost us about 50% less, so huge release of equity. One thought, could you do a video on Lidl Spain when you're there? would make a good comparison, as like many, we know now Lidl, we know Lidl in UK prices very well. And also, can we ask how you protect yourselves from the problem of squatters when you're not in Spain?
Right, yeah. Well, we've never had a problem with squatters. I don't know. We don't know anybody that's had a problem with squatters.
Not in our area.
Not in
no.
Torrevieja, not in our area. I think because it's such a well built up area, we're surrounded by so many people. People in front of us, behind us. We've got like dogs as well. So you know, we haven't got dogs. The neighbours have got dogs, and they'd bark, to kingdom come. Won't they?
Spanish families live in.
Yeah, so we feel fairly protected. I'm not saying the problem doesn't exist, but as far as we're concerned, we've never heard about it. Maybe we've heard about it in Campersol. There's been squatters in Campersol, but that's all really I've heard. Ask around. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the comments might make a comment about that, but it's not been a problem for us. And what else did we want there?
Video on Lidl Spain?
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should have done Lidl's in the first place because we should have realised there's a Lidl's in Torrevieja and there's a Lidl's in UK. So that would have been a good one. And we should have used Lidl's instead of Tesco's and Mercadona. But we sort of think that Tesco's and Mercadona are a very similar type of supermarket. That sort of... somebody said they weren't a budget supermarket, which is probably true. But the sort of supermarket that most people use, I think Tesco being the biggest one in the UK and Mercadona being probably one of the biggest ones in Spain. So we thought they were pretty much a like for like. Right, that's next one.
Moving on.
Yeah, sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, you're falling asleep on the job. Okay, this is one from Brian McClure. Thank you so much for this very informative information. Our experience as well is that most costs other than alcohol is very similar. We have a property in Javia, Alicante province. Where I can't relate to your Spanish costs are in property tax and non-resident tax. We pay 8 times what you are showing here. Are your properties, values, size, etc. in UK and Spain equal? If not, I think you need to normalise these.
Yeah, okay. I think he's probably wanting a more direct comparison. I don't think we could have done that, could we? We could only give people our interpretation of our, shopping prices. Everything we do is so we just sort of giving people that to give them some idea of what the differences are. The point about the non-resident tax being 8 times more than ours, all I can say is you've probably got 8 times bigger house than what we've got. Because we saw the how it's worked out. I think it does vary a little bit from region to region, but not that much. I think some people pay 1.1% of that amount. The first amount. We pay 2%. Some people in Torrevieja do pay 1.1, but it's got to go through a certain procedure, which I asked about that once at the SUMA office, and I didn't really understand the answer, but. We're happy with 2%, not much difference. Yeah. But being 8 times more, you must have a bigger house, or possibly you're paying, or the fiscal charges for doing the forms. You might be paying that as well on top, because that's £120 or euros. We're paying 87.50 or whatever it is each. If we'd have been using our solicitor, they would have charged another £120 on top of that, euros. So, that's nearly cut it in half. So, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's it, isn't it?
Is that it for them?
I think that we've run out of comments, but we've got lots of live chat going on, I can see.
Yeah.
So, let's have a look at some of the live chat. Now, I have to bear with me for this now, see if I can get this to work. Let's have a look. Turn that on.
Beginning.
That's we're going to go right to the beginning. Now, which is the beginning, which is the end?
That top one.
That's the beginning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's turn it on. So, we got Brits in Spain. Thank you.
Nice intro.
Video. Now we missed. They had a video out at 7 o'clock, didn't they?
I don't know what time it was, but we missed it, didn't we?
We were too panicking about this to watch it live, so...
But we'll watch it later.
We'll watch it later, yeah. That's that one. And evening, guys.
Evening.
Oh, yeah, that's from them again.
Yeah.
And has that come up? Is it working, this?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's working, isn't it? Yeah, it's the first time we've done this.
Hi guys, this is from Simon Shilton.
Yeah.
Hi guys, good to hear from you again. When are you back in Spain?
We're back on the 29th of August.
Yeah, quite soon.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This weather here is rubbish. Absolutely.
Didn't call it a summer. It's
We had a summer, but last Tuesday.
yeah.
I think
we
last
had
Tuesday.
one good day.
Yeah. And we got here Gavin Troy.
Great views over the coast.
Oh,
Good
right.
evening to you.
Yeah.
And good
okay.
evening to you.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah.
How many people have we got watching now?
62.
Oh, 62. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's
isn't it?
good. Yeah.
Thank you very much, all. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're enjoying this type of thing and see if we can do it again. I don't know if I can do it every week.
I don't think so.
You sent me a month to get this together.
Yeah, it has.
No, we'll get a Zach together.
I haven't been able to talk to him.
Well, it's all the new gear. You're buying all this new gear. I wish I could show you what's in
know.
front of us.
I mean, looking at all this now,
Knobs and
I've been
switches.
really stressed out about this sometimes.
Well, you've been stressed out.
Yeah, you're used to what you're doing, but when I
Yeah,
look at
well,
all that there, I think, oh, we can't do this.
It's easy, isn't it? Now, have we got here YouTubers? All right, regular contributor,
Good to
YouTubers.
see you both, and thanks for the UK-Spain price comparisons.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for dropping by. And Keith
Eglinton, welcome back.
thank
What
you.
happened to that?
Oh, it's flashed on and off. I don't know what's happening
Chris
there.
and Keith.
Chris.
Chris and Keith.
Chris and Keith, yeah. Susan Waite, new subscriber.
That's gone off.
Yeah, it's done
Has
it
it
again.
gone?
I don't know. Let me click on it again. Double click. Oh. Now, let me reboot this. He's done this before. I know what it is.
Problem with the iMac?
Yeah, problem with the... now, let me unplug the right one. See how it's gone? It's gone black there.
Yeah.
Right, let me do that on that. And I think it'll come back on again.
Yeah. Is it on?
Yeah, it's back on.
Right,
Let me
go
go
back
down
to
a bit. Where do we get to? Susan.
one.
Yeah. New subscriber.
Oh,
Give her a wave.
cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. We really appreciate subscribers. And we hope you enjoy what we do. We've got this one here. Estrella.
That's gone off again.
Oh, there we go. Estrella, €2.75.
€2.75 a pint.
In our local. Over £5 in the UK. Absolutely.
Estrella,
Yeah. Yeah. I like Estrella as well. It's a nice... I wonder which is your local Estrella. You have to tell us which your local is. But yeah, we will drop by. YouTube us again. Teetotal 1. FS beer here. Oh, it is in Turkey.
80 lira now.
80 lira. What? No.
£2.50.
£2.50. When we first went to Turkey, because we did have a place in Turkey at one time, we bought it in 2007.
We were there for 10 years.
We were there for 10 years with a holiday property. And when we first went there, FS was 2.4.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was 240 lira a bottle, them big fat bottles, really nice. And when we left, I think it were like 7, and we were there for 10 years, so it gone up quite a bit.
2016 when we left.
Yeah. Next one, we got Sharon Davis. Hello, Sharon.
Hi Sharon.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you read that out.
When I lived in Spain, I was amazed that you had to weigh a pineapple in Mercadona. It wasn't priced. It wasn't priced per pineapple.
Per pineapple, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain when you've got to weigh things. I never know whether you have to weigh them or not, and we could never work them weighing scales, could we?
No.
So I'd end up not bothering.
Not bothering buying a pineapple?
Not bothering buying if you've got to weigh things.
I like a pineapple. Superb value for money compared to the Costa del Sol. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it's dearer in the Costa. I think it is actually. Our house prices are cheaper in Torrevieja and Costa Blanca South than they are in. That's why we bought there. To be honest, we bought in Torrevieja because we thought it was a great place.
Good value for
and
money.
excellent value for money. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know.
Richard McDougall.
I'll start. But I didn't finish. He's here again. Look, yeah, here we go. Let's face it. The weather is mostly as long as it's safe and decent. If the weather mostly lasts long and safe and decent, yeah. Do you get that? I think so. I think I've got the gist.
Mostly as long as, yeah.
There we go. Demanta.
Donamata.
All right.
Revolut are now
Revolut,
offering Spanish IBAN account. Was only Lithuania before.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, Revolut are good, and I'm sure
Yeah, you did look at them as well.
Yeah, we
didn't
did.
you?
Yeah, they're very similar to Wise Bank. So yeah, they'll be good. All right. Thanks for dropping by, Patrick Farrell here. Well,
Just home from Lasenia. Had a great time. Kept looking out for you on my walks. Every couple on bikes. It keeps going behind that word program, so I can't
have to get rid of that one. I can't lift you up either. Have a look at that one.
Oh yeah. Every couple on bike had me asking, "Is that Mike and Yvonne?" Keep up the vids. Love them. Irish admirer. You'll spot us one day.
Yeah, you will.
We do go to Lasenia occasionally, but it's a bit far on us bikes, isn't it?
Cheers, Patrick. Here we go then. What's this one? Oh, good evening, it's Yogi. What's that, Yogi, on your picture? You're into the aeroplanes, aren't you? That's his aeroplanes. Yeah. He's in Crete at the moment.
Oh,
wow.
Well, I bet it's warm there.
It's been well over 40s, hasn't it?
I hope there's no fires there, because they're all been in roads, haven't they? And Corfu.
In Hawaii at the moment, terrible. Yeah. Del.
Oh, Del, hi.
Hi,
Del.
Hi, Del.
Thanks
nice to see you. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. And Yogi.
Yogi again. Have you considered Airbnb your property during the times you're not residing in Torrevieja? No, we wouldn't want to let it out, would we?
No, it's too complicated. Well, we hope for a simple life, as far as I'm concerned. We could do, and I actually thought about it originally. But, you know, you got the Mondello form to fill in, and then you would start paying more tax on that.
Yeah.
It does seem to be a little bit... I mean, for somebody that's a lot younger and fancies doing that, I'm saying, you know, 10 out of 10, go for it. And you could make quite a bit of money out of it. But
yeah, but you've got to pay somebody then to go in and clean it and what have you.
It's quite a lot of work, and I you know, we may be nearly 100. It's you know, it's not something I want to get involved with.
No.
But yeah, it's a thought, maybe.
Good for some people.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think it's for us. No, you've got lost, haven't you?
Well, I've got lost. Where did we get?
You've zoomed down.
I don't know how that happened. Where's Yogi's comment? There he is.
Oh,
We're up here. Okay, where are the tax implications for renting? Yeah, well, that's part of the Mondello 210 form thing. You do pay tax, and I think they are clamping down a little bit on people that have got houses that are not declaring people that are renting from them. So you've got to do it properly and get everything in order to do that. And also another comment from Yogi. Everyone remember to give the channel a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yogi.
Yeah, thanks, Yogi. Everybody, thumbs up.
Yeah, how many have we got? Have we got a few?
Oh, we've got 53.
We've got 53.
That's good. We've got 72 watching now.
Wow.
That's brilliant.
That must be a record, mustn't it?
Thank you, everybody, for staying with us.
Emma Hanson.
Evening both. Doing a great job on information again. Good. Glad you're enjoying it.
That's good. That's what it's all about.
Thanks for dropping in.
Thank you. And Janine Hall.
Thank you both for all this very informative information. Informative.
Try saying that when you've had a few. You had a few. Go on, show them what you're drinking.
No, I've got...
You know, we're slightly disappointed today because we didn't get the San Miguel's, did we?
No, they didn't have any. Own bargains.
Own bargains didn't have any San Miguel's.
So we went for Mau. So yeah, I watch regularly.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Janine.
Yeah, and Phil Higgins dropping by. Have you heard anything about AGM in Altos de Limino, Phase 3? We're Phase 4. As I found swimming pool in very poor condition. There's a lot of tiles missing. Blimey. Swimming pool.
Have a word with Paul.
Right, we'll have a word with Paul. We'll have a look when we get back. Yeah, I'm sure Paul's great. I mean, he'll look after it. Mind you, I wonder if that's the same pool.
Oh, is it?
There's two pools in Altos de Limino. We're in the one, you know, further up towards, towards Casada. We're up on that one, and there's another one towards Torrevieja. They both look exactly the same, but we'll have a look at ours and see what...
Will Paul be the same admin?
I don't think he is, but Phil might be same as us.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're not sure.
If he's in the gated bit, then they'll have the pool down the road, won't they? So, but we'll certainly check it out.
Yeah, when we get there at the end of this month, we'll have a look, and if we find that it is in poor condition, we'll mention it to Paul, won't we?
Yeah. We do get well looked after, I think. You know, we've got no complaints. We get the streets cleaned. you know, on a regular basis, and the lights are always replaced straight away when they go out.
Yeah.
The pool seems to be well maintained, but you never know. We've got to keep your eye on it. But Paul is very good, our manager.
Yeah.
So, but we'll have a word and we'll check it out. Rob Norris, Rob from America.
I'll let you read that one.
Hola amigos, voy a España el mes próximo.
Not sure what that means. I am going to
Rob, you'll have
Spain.
to translate.
I don't know.
He's going to Spain.
Going to Spain el mes próximo.
Soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got it. We can speak
He
fluent
always tries
Spanish.
to catch us out, don't he?
Thanks for joining us, Rob.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. And Tim. Oh, not Tim.
The Mailings.
The Mailings. Love your vlogs. Go on, you do it.
So informative on Spain and the area. We are hopefully going to get our first holiday home. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very
Cheers,
much.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Oh, we're
giving it a spin
now.
again.
Giving it a spin. Simon. Let's do it on here. The video is really helpful. Our UK energy costs averages £250 a month on a 3-bed semi. How is yours so cheap? If we could half our energy bill at that alone would run a Spanish home for us. We've used your comment, Simon, at the beginning of this show. I don't know whether you saw it or not, if you've just joined us. But we've already talked about what you've said. I think it's a brilliant point that you can the amount of money you can save. I think you said £3,000. So you save £3,000. You spend £3,000 on your utility bills, and if you were here for 6 months or 180 days, you could potentially save 1,500. So yeah,
Great point. That
is a good point. Our UK energy costs, I think it's done a month, 3 beds. How is yours so cheap? He's talking about our British bill, isn't he?
Yeah, our UK energy cost.
Yeah, we're with what they call them, Octopus Energy. We've only been in this house for 2 years. We downsized 2 years ago, and we are in credit with Octopus. I think we're £200 in credit at the moment.
Well, we might not be now with having to have that.
Yeah, well, we just had some work done in the front room. So we had damp in there, so we've had the damp fix, and we've had a dehumidifier on for about 3 weeks.
Trying to dry all the plaster so we could get decorated.
Yeah, so our energy bill.
And we've had a heater on in there as well.
Yeah. Look at the spreadsheet next year. We probably pay £250 a day. So anyway, thanks for your contribution, Simon. It's nice to have you looking
Thanks
by.
for bobbing in.
Let's go to the next one.
The Mailings again. Torrevieja is definitely the place for me.
Yeah,
yes,
we
agree with that. It's the place for us too.
Yeah, we enjoy it. It's Rob again. As you can speak Spanish.
No.
I've got an international driving permit, but some say it isn't necessary. Yeah, I bought one a couple of years ago when I knew I was renting a car, and nobody asked me for it. So, and I did check. If you check on the, mind you, you're from America, aren't you? I checked on the UK government website, and I was told that I didn't need one, but I got one anyway because it was only a £5. So I went to the post office and got one. So maybe that's the same situation as you, Rob. I'm not sure, but that's all I can say. I think if you look maybe at the American government website, they might tell you on there. But I know we don't. I got one, but it's only because some of the rental companies will ask you for it, as a way to get some more money.
They just like to be awkward, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Right, here we go.
Okay, 6896 MC and don't know what that means to you.
No, it's one of those weird ones.
Yeah. Okay. So, does your property suffer, example, develop faults on plumbing due to the periods of non-occupancy? Also, what's the worst complication you've had to return to?
I know what it is. You know what it is, don't you? The worst situation we ever returned to.
In Spain?
In Spain.
Cockroaches?
Cockroach.
Cockroaches.
We've had no problems at all, have we? Once the water pressure were down a bit once. That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we have no problems. We just turn the water off when we go. We turn it back on when we come back. We turn the electric. Actually, we leave the electric on now because I've got cameras and Wi-Fi cameras in the house. So we just keep us. Well, it's nice to be able to keep your eye on the house when you're not there.
Yeah.
But no, we've had no. The biggest problem we have is a spider in the bath or a cockroach crawling across the kitchen floor. So
yeah, so it's not that bad, is it really?
No problems really. Oh, it's Kev the Argonaut. Go on, you do that
Hiya,
one.
Yvonne and Mike. Good to see you. Not long now, August 29th, and some proper weather. Enjoy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, we are. Yes.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Thanks for dropping by, Kev.
Cheers, Kev.
And where are we going? Oh, we're getting to end now.
Joe from Cabaret. Good evening, guys. Yours are similar to mine, but you're much more on top of the cost. Yeah, I started doing the spreadsheets quite early on, so I'm glad that we did, really, because it's coming useful.
Yeah, it really is good to look back and see where it also gives you an incentive to say, oh, we can save on that. You know, we can, because we are so tight, us, aren't we? You know what I mean? We're really tight. We don't spend any money. We haven't got any money, have we?
We've spent it all.
On pension now, you know. When you get to 100, you know, you want pension and that's it.
You had your card from Queen yet?
No.
You'll be getting it soon.
Kevin Maguire.
It's actually a different king, won't it?
King, yeah. Or Queen Victoria. Thank you for taking the time to do this. Pleasure. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Cheers, we enjoyed it. Thanks for dropping in.
And Fletch, not Fletch. Yep, Fletch 82. Nice portrait.
Hi, Mike and Yvonne. We're over in October having a look around some properties and the area with Andy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This is España.
Great.
Yeah. Can I get you both a nice cold pint at the Oasis?
Now, let me think about this.
Don't think too hard.
Yes.
Yes, please. That would be lovely. Yeah, we'll be there in October.
Yeah, we'll be there. Just let us know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't go wrong with Casas España. Looked after us very well. So, yeah, they'll look after you.
The Oasis is a great place as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You can't go wrong there. So,
yeah.
Very good. Thanks for popping by. That one's gone. Let's look for this one. Mick Munro. Great insight into buying. Great insight buying soon. What's the nicest area? We always say this, don't we? You've got to come yourself and have a look. Because what might be the nicest area to us might not be the nicest area to you. You know, some people like the quiet life. Some people like everything going on around, you know, they put up with the noisy bars next door or whatever. But there's some great areas in Torrevieja. If you want peace and quiet, I would say, you know, the top end of San Luis, quiet. In fact, where the Oasis is, that's nice and quiet up there. There's just that one bar, which is massive. It's got everything in it. You could sort of spend all your leisure time there, and you could walk in the countryside during the day. It's, you know,
it's all down to what you want. We like it where we are because there's lots to do. It's near, it's easy walking to bars, restaurants, shops.
Yeah, we can walk to town,
pharmacies,
can't we?
parks.
Oh, look at time, look.
There's so much around where we are, so that's why we like it.
Yeah.
But it's not noisy, is it?
No, it's not noisy, no. We've got loads of bars and restaurants around us, which is what we wanted, because as you get older, you don't really want to be walking too far.
And we just use our bikes. We don't have a car, unless we hire one, which is very, very rare.
Yeah.
But we get about on our bikes, and we've got everything we need.
Yeah, it's great. Nearby health centres as well, you know, which you've got to be careful of. But we always say, come out, spend a few weeks. I think we spent weeks and weeks looking around before we bought.
We had a few weeks looking around, but we did a lot of research online as well to see which areas.
Yeah, like everybody does.
Would be interesting.
You just look round, don't you? And then you come round and see for yourself, because it can look great on a website, and then you get there and there's a trash depot next door or something, or a rubbish dump, and you don't see. So you've got to come out and have a look.
Yourself.
Yeah. Right. Oh, it's Rob again. A pint of cerveza here in a pub or restaurant is $6. Yeah, $6. That's what's about 6, 8, 40. It's about it's about the same as us, isn't it? £4.85, about 80. Oh no, it's about 60. I think it's 60 cents or a pound is 60 pence, round about. I think between 60 and 80 pence. But yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? And you can get, I think the cheapest pint, and Benidorm, you get a pint for €1, can't you? Still, I don't know how to do it. But on average, I would in Torrevieja, it's around about $2.50 in it for a pint. In a
average.
Yeah, away from the front.
Yeah.
Between €2.5 and €3
Unless you go to a happy hour bar.
Yeah. if you know where the best bars, the best places to go to get the best deals, and you soon find out, don't you? Ricard.
Hi, Ricard.
Yeah, how are you doing? Ricard lives just down the road from us. He's from Sweden, and he drives a snowmobile. So he's probably away from his snowmobile, and he's been in touch with us. Actually, he's coming over. He told me we'll have a pint. So no problem with that.
Yeah, we'll catch up with you soon.
We will catch up, and Romero is six US. Yeah, $6 per pint. Actually, it's not bad. That's cheaper than I thought it would be. So not too bad, but it's not. Oh, we've still got a few to get through, haven't we?
Yeah,
let's crack on.
We're keeping everybody up.
Yeah, we've done an hour and 10 minutes now. How many watching now?
We've got 73.
We're still there.
Still there. Gosh.
When it goes down to 0, turn it off.
I hope you're not all asleep.
It's past my bedtime. 9:10. Currently, given the loans, what's that, loans? I can't read that. Let me get
what? Kev, they are currently giving the lawns. What did you say? Lawns? Lawns
drink. Oh, yeah, and having.
Does that mean watering the grass?
I think that's what he means, yeah. Cruise camper myself.
Quid a 440ml tin.
Yeah.
Not the lawn water, of course. That is far more expensive. Okay, Jocelyn Foster. Thanks for all the help and information. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Paul Ashworth.
Good to see you both again.
Aye, we're still here. Still cracking on. Joe from Cabaret.
I use Sterling for a lot of my charges and
all right, yeah, Sterling Bank. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big London bank, isn't it? Yeah. There's a lot of online banks, like Wise. What's that one we talked about earlier on? Sterling, Chase. Chase, that's the new big one, isn't it, in the UK? I've got a Chase account as well. I think it's great, Chase. Even on the standard savings, you're getting 3.8% at the moment, and that's going to go up again. Chase are great. I love the online banks. Next.
Richard McDoodle, great channel, top content. Cheers, Richard.
Thank you very much. Great stuff, thank you. And
Phil Higgins, I am Gated Complex.
Oh, right, yes, okay. We know where you are now, Phil, yeah. You're just next door, aren't you? Next one up.
It's the one where Bernard and Mary are. Yeah. They're in that one.
But I wonder is that our pool or is it the one up from there?
I'm not sure which pool he'll have.
Yeah. I think the same pool as us, I would say. From there and there. There's 3 blocks below us, isn't there? 2 blocks below. Not sure. I don't know which one you're at, but I know where you are.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're next to us. Yeah, anyway, we'll check out the pool situation. Susan Waite.
Yeah, always give a thumbs up. Yeah, cheers, Susan. Yeah, great. We've got 67 thumbs up. Can we get them a little bit higher? We've got 81 in the house watching.
Wow, that's brilliant. It's a record, I think, that.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. I'm going to travel to Spain next month. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's great. We might see you. Might see you. Anywhere in our location.
Let us know. And
Kurdurf. Hi from Sweden.
Yep.
Hi there.
Hi.
Kurdurf.
Hope you're well.
Dropping in.
That's great, thank you. And Julie.
Julie Haywood.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike Yvonne. Great to catch you both tonight. Thanks, Julie, for dropping in.
That's great. Oh, I've gone too far. Hang on.
Oh gosh, they're coming in.
We'll have to go faster. We have to go faster than they're coming in.
Yeah.
You can't keep up.
Mark Sutton. Good evening from Rotherham.
Rotherham.
Oh, Rotherham.
Wow, that's just down the road from us.
Yeah.
We're here in Cleckheaton in West Yorkshire, Rotherham down in South Yorkshire. I hope the weather's better down there than it is up here. It might be better, I don't know, but we've not had a right good time, have we?
No, it's been a bit wet.
It's been
and windy.
Wet and windy. Kind of again. Must see, we like you. High tech, well done, accepted.
Scripted.
Oh, okay. Scripted.
High class.
Oh, high class.
High class videos.
Well, we try not to. We haven't really scripted much of this, have we? We've got a few pages that we've scripted, But it does always sound a bit more natural when we don't script things. We do get slated now and again for that, though. We got slated the other day, didn't we? Somebody said a stilted performance or something.
Yeah, and we hadn't actually got
a
script for that one.
I think it was for this video, for episode 100. Yes, it was,
yeah.
I know it's probably
more ad-lib, that one.
Yeah. But yeah, we always bear comments in mind, we always take the rough with the smooth.
Yeah, we do.
So yeah, thanks, Kidder. That's great. Paul McGrath. Can you do that one?
Hi, great videos. Hope to meet up with you in September. We live in Torrevieja 3. Oh, cheers, Paul and Karen.
Not far.
Yeah, not far from us at all then. Yeah.
Brilliant.
You have to watch out for us.
Yeah. And Yanni. Yanni Hack, yeah.
Too bad I missed most of the live, but hi guys. You'll be able to watch it on
Catch Up, yeah. It'll go straight onto the our live replay playlist. So if you missed a bit, you can always easy. It's quite long actually, probably too long.
Yeah, we're on to an hour and 14 minutes, but these comments are just coming in.
Yeah, we'll just keep
so
going.
We'll try and get through them all.
But thanks, Yanni. We'll see you later. Where is the Oasis, please? Now, there's 2 Oasis in Torrevieja. There's one at San Luis, which is the one at the top, owned by Helen and Gareth from Casas España. And there's another Oasis by us in Torrevieja 3, owned by John. I don't know his last name. And that is by the new development, the new Eco Park.
On Calle Carrizo.
On Calle Carrizo, yeah.
I think he's probably talking about the other one that we've just been talking about.
Yeah, the one we're talking about is at San Luis, which is up the CV905. Come out of Torrevieja up the CV905 on your right-hand side, and the La Siesta roundabout. Well, no, you go to the next roundabout, won't you? Go past La Siesta roundabout, up to the next one, and then turn right into where the Chicken Shack and all that round there, and go past the Chicken Shack car park and turn left, and it's right at the top of there, and well worth a visit.
Yeah, I'm over in October also. Quite happy to buy you both a drink. Thanks for the fantastic vlogs.
Great stuff. Let us know where you're going to be.
Yeah, just get in touch.
Yeah. Steve Knowles, another regular one. That's great. Hey up, Mike and Yvonne. Nice to see you, Steve.
Yeah, hi.
Thanks for bobbing in. We're rushing a bit now because we're don't want to be too late. Can you do that one? You're better
Dave
than me.
Constable. Hi guys, my wife and I love your channel as we're almost neighbours over there. Oh, look forward to crossing paths with you both sometime out there. Keep it up. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Just watch out for us. We're always out and about on our bikes.
Yeah. Pull us up when you see us and we're happy to
say hi.
Yeah. It's Kidderf again. Is it a Scandinavian Swedish area? Yeah, I would say so. There's loads of Swedish round by us, isn't there? Yeah, there's lots. We've got lots of Swedish subscribers, it's multinational, isn't it? Torrevieja.
Oh yeah.
I think it's one of the most, the people live there. I think it's 100,000 population, and I saw some stats recently, not recently, a couple of years ago, saying what percentage there's like there's Irish, British, Norwegian, Swedish, Russian, American, Belgian. Yeah, it's just very, very multinational country. Rob, 80 cents per pound. Oh right, okay. Yeah, we're a bit out there. I said 60. Yeah, okay, Rob, I stand corrected. It's worth a bit more now. So Brian, thank you guys. Yeah, it's been great watching. I'll have to look out for your next one because I missed the beginning of this one. Catch up on the old playlist, live replay playlist will be on there.
Yes, it'll be on there.
And Mark Munro, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. Rob Norris, inverted. Yeah, I know what it means. Yeah, it's 80 pence per pound. Yeah, 80 pence to the pound. Yeah, great stuff. Dave Constable.
Chase Online Banking. The card works over there really well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in Chase. It's The only reason I use Wise is because I've transferred it to euros, so I've got a euro account, and I use my Chase actually to move the money from UK into the Wise account. So I'll probably get the best of both worlds. I get the interest from the Chase savings account, transfer it to the current account, and then move it to the Wise account. So it works very well, doesn't it?
It does.
You spend it.
You spend it too.
Yeah, we all spend it, don't we? Kieran O'Shea.
If you could, would you move full-time to Spain, or are you happy with the twin location? Yeah, we're happy with the twin location at the moment. We like to have the best of both worlds. We've got 6 grandkids and our own kids, so we like to see them and spend time with them.
Yep.
And it gives you something to look forward to when you're going out there.
Yeah, great stuff. Next one. I'm from Iceland. Yeah, there's a lot of Icelandic people as well in Torrevieja.
In Bogi.
Yeah, great stuff.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, popping in. That's done that one.
I think you've missed.
Have I missed one? Hang on. Oh, we're at the end now, aren't we?
That one.
Which one? This one, Filligins.
Yeah.
There's Filligins, there we go. Oh yeah, very helpful couple. Keep up the good work. I am out in September 9th. Might meet for breakfast.
In Bacon Butties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know when you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just done that one.
We've done that one.
You've missed one out again.
Have I?
Yeah. I think you're getting tired, aren't you?
It's been nice.
Nice pink background. Are you Barbie fans?
I'm a Barbie girl.
Don't start.
No. Shall we turn it round? I was going to have it actually going. In fact, let me just show you now. Just let me lean over there. Background. It's only a light, you know. It's one of these. Oh, I pulled plug out now. Let's see if it does it. Is it going to do it? It's going to do it. Look, there you are. They'll change the colour now. It's blue. And it's going to go do just to give us a bit more. Oh, look, oh, it's cold.
Oh, a bit blue now. Oh,
freezing in here. Where are we now?
We're green now.
Green. Oh yeah, okay, we've done the Barbie girl.
Okay.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
That one there.
Oh yeah, what a win yesterday.
Oh, right, okay. Have we got a City
up
fan?
The chickens. We will hopefully meet you in October.
Oh, is it?
No, MK Macca.
Oh, it's a different one, yeah. We've got a couple of subscribers that are City fans. We both went yesterday, didn't we?
We did, yeah, it was great.
It was a good game, actually. We're losing... no, we nearly lost that. We scored just before half time and then clinched it in the second half. It was brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. Up the Bantams.
Aye.
Rob again. I've got Chase account, Hope ATM care. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I've tried mine, it does work. We're back to our house in October. Probably see you in the Oasis, yeah. Oh yeah, I think we've seen it before. Yeah, we know. Yeah, you know, it's hard to sort of remember everybody. Isn't
that's
it?
the Oasis over Lakeside, isn't it? Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's everybody.
We got to the bottom.
We got to the bottom. So Richard's the last comment.
Oh wow.
The last live chat. Let me just check.
An hour 21 minutes.
Yeah. So let's have a look on here. Where are we going now? We've done that comment, haven't we?
Yeah.
So now, remember, this is a tricky bit, isn't it?
This is the tricky bit now, and
We've got
it's that long since now I can't remember.
It's a lot of switches. So it's time for us to go now. Let me cue this up here.
We've still got 72 watching. We've got 78 thumbs up, so that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by.
Yeah.
We'll do it again, I think. It's proved quite successful, so...
Yeah, let us know in the comments how you found it.
I don't know how often we're going to do it. It might be every couple of weeks. I don't know. We'll see.
Once a month, maybe.
It could be at the last Sunday in the month or something like that. We'll work. We'll see what we can do. Probably won't be as long as this. Now we've done nearly an hour and a half. Right. Okay. Well, that's it. Thanks for joining us, and thanks to all that's commented and joined our chat today. Like we've just said, be back soon. So keep on watching.
Yeah.
And on that note, it's time to wrap the video up.
Yes.
And I'm just queuing this up now. Are you ready? You know what you're doing, don't you? So on that note, it's a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. It's a thumbs down if you haven't enjoyed the video. please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell.
3, 2, 1.
Ping!
Adios.